Hi, I'm BridgeTheory. I'm from the Institute of Civil Engineers based here in the Western Cape, and I'm going to talk to you about the SciC bridge building competition. So this competition has been running for over 40 years. It was introduced at a university level to expose students to the fabrication of and the design that they put together. This competition was very successful, and we realized that it had a lot of application for learners too at high school to expose them to civil engineering and hopefully encourage them to take civil engineering up as a possible career. So this is a competition which is geared at learners which are from grade 10 to 12, and it does not require a significant amount of background. It's really about having fun building something, and we do provide a lot of the background necessary to enable them to learn. So we do cover bridge theory, the fundamentals of the maths and science around it. We look at the idea of what is a beam, what is a column, and the ideas of triangulation. We also look at different types of configurations of bridges, so a girder bridge versus an arch, introducing bows and suspension bridges. These are all just ideas to help the learners think differently about how a bridge could be constructed. What we do is we issue the schools with a kit. Each kit comprises of 25 timber struts, a pot of super glue, a cardboard deck which will go across the bridge, and some string. The learners don't have to use all the material, but they aren't allowed to use more material than what's provided. So they're given a specification, the dimensions for the width of the bridge, the span they have to achieve, the height, the depth, and they need to build a bridge that can meet those requirements, which is quite tricky. It requires some planning and thinking. Once they've designed a bridge, then the bridge will be collected and brought back to a central facility where we will then be able to test the bridges, typically until they fail, and then we can rank the bridges and then award them points for their performance. So the competition is a lot of fun, and typically there are a number of schools of various degrees of abilities who come through. These are some items which could be useful to help the learners to build. The leading teams from the competition that you'll be taking part in will be invited to come to the main competition, which is on a Saturday, typically in early May, where we expose the learners again to the theory of bridge building, but they also have then time all together with a whole bunch of mentors and a lot of materials to build bridges collectively. And you can see how other teams are doing it and pick up tips and tricks from them. So we're always amazed by what the learners manage to produce. Many of them have never done this before, and yet within 6 hours they go from having these raw materials to actually producing a bridge which really has some utility. And these are just some images from previous competitions that we've had. The bridges are assessed on a balanced scorecard where it's of aesthetics, of the mass of the bridge itself, and also of the strength that the bridges are able to hold before they fail. We have all these various bridges that come through which we assess and look at aesthetically, and then we put the bridges onto a rig which is shown here. This is a very simply supported rig, and then we put the loading device into the bridges, and then we load them up until failure. In order to load them, we have a pulley system from this rig which goes on the bridge, and that transfers weight through to a series of weights which the learners can then load onto the rig. This allows them to add weight away from the bridge, so away from the point of failure. And this is the fun part of the competition, where we get to break their bridges and to see how strong these bridges are. Many students are amazed at how much their bridges can hold, and it's really loads of fun. So I hope I've managed to tempt you to get involved in our bridge building competition. It's loads of fun. We're really looking forward to having more schools involved. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me through the Science Centre, and I'd be happy to answer any further questions. Great. Take care. See you soon. Bye.